Purple Banditos? Welcome back to our Let's Play Pokemon Omega Ruby version. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time we defeated Wallace and entered the Sky Pillar with his permission. We had to defeat him in order to get access to this place, and now we are finally here, and this place is ridiculously huge. We are here in the Sky Pillar, and look who it is.
So you came for me. Thanks for that. That's really good, Rodri. I really feel it right here. Since you've been a good boy, I think I'll give you something I've been keeping. Look, the paintings that cover the walls of this tower. See, these are the history of humanity, of Pokemon, and of nature itself. They're the tales that have been passed down by my ancestors, the Draconids, for thousands of years, and now I will pass that history and lore on to you. Thousands of years ago, in the Primal Age long lost, the world was overflowing with natural energy. Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre fought over that energy in endless furious clashes. In the face of Primal Groudon and Kyogre's great power, people could do nothing. The only choice was to watch it as disaster upon disaster swept over. It was in such a time that a great many meteoroids poured from the darkness of space, from a place higher even than the heavens, and the meteoroids fell in their multitude upon a waterfall that had belonged home to a tribe of dragon-type Pokemon users. Okay, that's it. That's the end of the first chapter of my tale. I'll tell you the next part of the story on the next floor. Look forward to it.
Alright guys, so it looks like we are going to be told the story about the Draconids and the Sky Pillar and whatever is going on as we progress through this place. As you can see, they've actually changed it quite a bit. Back in the day, this place used to be kind of like a little challenge where you would have to run around with your bikes and stuff, and they've definitely gone ahead and changed that a lot. But let's continue to listen to what Zinnia has to say.
The meteor shone with the rainbow brilliance after some great life was held within. That was when, as if drawn by the brilliance, a Pokemon that shone in a blazing emerald hue descended from the heavens. That Pokemon was none other than Rayquaza. Rayquaza's power overwhelmed that of the two primal Pokemon, and peace returned to the world. The people of Hoenn revered Rayquaza as a true savior. 1,000 years after this time, the meteoroids once again fell. A huge meteoroid far greater than any before struck the planet, pouring deep into the ocean and leaving behind a crater. The land born of this is known as Sootopolis.
Well, I guess now we know why Sootopolis is like a weird volcanic crater looking thing. I never thought myself, at least in the original games, that it could be because some sort of huge meteor hit it. Now that we're finding this out, it's kind of cool how they tied that into the story. I'm really digging this.
Now our tale reaches the best part. Sootopolis was born from a great meteoroid strike. The great meteoroid was the first of many disasters to befall humanity. When it punched into the planet, the land cracked beneath it, and a great welling of natural energy poured from beneath Hoenn. Thirsting for the energy, Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon once again woke. The people had a wish, a memory, from 1,000 years ago. They wished that the legendary Pokemon clad in emerald light would appear again. The huge meteorite that lay at the heart of Sootopolis gave off a boundless brilliance. In its brilliance, it resembled a vast and powerful keystone. And once again, Rayquaza descended from whence it came in the heavens. The people fell to their knees before Rayquaza and made a wish for salvation. As they did, a great change came over the legendary Pokemon. It was enveloped in blinding light. As the light receded, they beheld a Rayquaza beyond all knowledge.
Well, guys, it sounds to me like this is, Mega Evolution. I don't know if that's what it sounds like to you, but some sort of light hitting Rayquaza and it completely changing, I think we know what's coming. Let's keep on going up the floors then. I think we're actually getting very close to the top of Sky Pillar, which is really cool because I'm excited to find out what awaits us at the top. I'm really not too sure, and I'm kind of excited to just go with it and see what happens. This place really has changed a lot, and if you've noticed, it's kind of in a triangle shape. And the higher we go up, the more we find out about the painting that is on the wall to the north.
And how did the story end? After being transformed by the wish of the people, did Rayquaza save them from disaster? Rayquaza once again confronted Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. The golden filaments that sprang from its body covered the sky. An emerald brilliance illuminated the area. A terrible wind rose. The wind and emerald light visibly sapped the power from Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Drained of their primal powers, the two vanished into the depths of the sea. Rayquaza watched them go. Then it soared back up into the heavens where it dwelled. A witness to this year's events, a tall visitor from distant land said, "It is the Delta, born of the great disturbances in this world. By the bonds born of mankind's wish and the power of the stones who will calm the troubles that plague of the world." That was when the Draconids constructed their great tower to hold the Rainbow Stone that had granted Rayquaza its power.
So I guess that's why this tower was built, to contain Rayquaza's power. And now we seem to be about a step away from reaching the top and really figuring out what all this power is going to be and is going to be in store for us. So what do you guys say? We finish off the last chapter and make our way to the top of the sky pillar. We are so close, you know, to the peak, to the climax of the Delta episode, and I'm very, very excited for it, if not a little nervous.
At last we reach the final chapter. 1,000 years of peace followed after the disastrous time, but the Draconid people, learning from their long history's cyclical nature, foretold that the meteoroids would fall on this land again. The meteoroid to come, they prophesied, would be far greater than those that had come before it. This meteoroid would be great enough to break the world forever. In order to prevent this great calamity, those who held the knowledge of the past arrived at a plan. Their plan was to invoke Rayquaza, the great sea giver, and summon it to this land before the meteoroid could strike. And that's it. That's the end of the Draconid's tale. I spent a long time thinking about how I could protect the happiness of as many people as possible. What I must do as one who holds both the knowledge and the power, one who bears the heavy wishes of those who cannot live up to that fate. Well, I have to be real creative, you know.
And here we go, guys. We stand at the final ladder, ready to make our way to the top of the sky pillar. So let's head to the top and see what really is up here. Wow, it's chilly. I can feel it. It's something's going on here, and it's a little scary. But let's go ahead and see what Zinnia has in store for us.
See that, Aster? You always wanted to watch them, right? The little noise, a million glittering stars falling from the sky. The show is about to start. Are we happy now? Yes. What could be better, dear Aster? Welcome to the Dragon Heart Altar, Rodri. You know what I'm trying to do here by now, don't you?
Bring back Rayquaza, save the world, stop the huge meteorite from destroying all of the population of Hoenn and pretty much every other region? Yes, I do understand. I think I feel you.
Ever since I was a little girl, I have always turned my eyes up to the sky. When I was so full of uncertainty that I felt my heart might be crushed by it. When I was so grief-stricken and alone, I thought my heart might break of it. I turned and looked up there so that my tears would never, ever fall. What about you? Have you ever had to do something like that?
Yeah, I think I definitely have. I definitely have.
Right. I used to watch the stars like this all the time. Together with Aster. We were always together in good times and in bad. I loved her. I loved her with everything I had. But I still lost her. I want to see her. I want to be with her again. My sweet Aster. I will, won't I? With this. Just a little longer. Guess I should say good morning. You slept well, didn't you? You look so adorable when you...
Wait, we got knocked out? I was wondering why I went from nighttime to daytime and why there's this bruise on my head.
I think it's time I give it a shot. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. If something happens to me, please take this little one. Okay, here I go. With jewel bright and borrowed might from the spirits of the departed, through sacred right, in thy great sight, my life as well I offer.
It seems like the keystones that Zinnia holds are shining. They're going crazy. Something's happening here.
I summon thee to aid this fight and save us from disaster. Realize them upon this world. For this do I summon thee. Rayquaza! What's up? What's up? What's up?
All right, well, I think, yep, she's greeting Rayquaza. All right, guys, well, it looks like Rayquaza has finally appeared in front of us. Rayquaza! Here we go, guys. I'm guessing we're going to have to battle it soon, now, sometime, hopefully sooner rather than later. Kind of been waiting to catch this Pokemon for a while. Rayquaza! What's up, Rayquaza? All right, guys.
Now the world will be saved. Aster, I did it.
See, I don't understand what she means that Aster is gone, but then she named her Pokemon Aster. I'm guessing Aster was her sister or something then, and she kind of like passed away or something. I really don't understand that part. If any of you guys know more about that, let me know, because I really didn't know what she meant by that, and I thought it was a really touching moment.
keystones that could withstand your great power.
Wait, Rayquaza looks a lot smaller than I've seen it in some movies. That thing, maybe it's a small Rayquaza. Maybe it's like a baby Rayquaza.
Come on, do it, Mega Evolve. Why won't you?
Zinnia's keystone isn't reacting, and something isn't going right here. Rayquaza's supposed to be going crazy and mega evolving, but it's not doing it, and I couldn't really tell you guys why. I thought, you know, Zinnia was going to be in charge of protecting the world or do whatever's going on. It's not working for her. You know, how about you let me try to get a go at this Rayquaza? I can try to catch it. You never know. Might be some help. Could definitely do it. You know, if you just want me to, you know, battle it, I can knock it around a little bit. Probably catch it in an Ultra Ball. Shouldn't be that difficult.
I can't take it anymore.
Well, guys, it seems like our meteorite is beginning to glow. Okay, so here we go. You know, hers might not glowing. Ours is. Probably means that we are going to have to take on this Rayquaza, which I am very excited for, and I think this is going to be really, really great. Yep, our meteorite's going crazy. Does that mean we are ready to take on Rayquaza?
What? That meteorite? It's just like a megastone.
Rayquaza just swallowed our meteorite, and it swallowed us too, guys, and that was the end of the game. You know, Rayquaza ate us up. We're in Rayquaza's stomach now, and it's been a good run. It's been a good run, ladies and gentlemen. And, yep, that was it. So, I hope you guys, you know, that was Rayquaza eating us. And that's how the game ends. Our character gets eaten by Rayquaza. So, oh, just puked us back up. Oh, there we go. Rayquaza just puked us back up.
Swallowing meteorites allows it to store as much power as a megastone. Your meteorite summoned forth the power needed for Rayquaza to Mega Evolve. Ah, it's amazing! Rodri, Rayquaza's trying to build up power if it wants the power for itself to take you on. Use everything you've got and win over Rayquaza. You have to master it. This is a legendary Pokemon that all Hoenn views as our great protector, and the only one who can direct it now. It's you! You have to do this!
Hey, alright, guys. I'm gonna save. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Because, yes. Well, with that, guys, I think we're ready to take on Rayquaza. So let's go ahead and challenge it and see what is all going on here. So here we go, guys. Rodri versus Rayquaza. What's up, Rayquaza? All right, guys, let's go ahead and take this Pokemon down. But, you know, now that we're battling it, as I was mentioning to you guys earlier, I really feel like that Zinnia cutscene is one of the most touching cutscenes that they've had. You know, especially the part where she goes, you know, have you ever took a moment to look at the stars and, like, just think? And I kid you not, when she was, like, saying that, I was just like, wow. Because I know I've personally had that moment where you just, like, look up at the stars and, you know, you just look at them and you're just like, I wonder what's coming with life. You know, I wonder what the future holds. And I just, you know, it's one of the most touching cutscenes that I've experienced in a game. I really had to say that because it was really inspiring. And if the rest of the Delta episode continues like that, absolutely amazing. You know, the stories are what make it for me. If you guys know what happened to her friend or whoever, you know, it was, let me know. I'd really love to hear from you guys because I think the stories are what matters to me even more than the battles. So with that, let's go ahead and throw the Ultra Ball. Now, this Pokemon is actually really, really easy to catch. So I wouldn't even be surprised if we caught it right here. Hopefully we do. Hopefully we do. And there we have it, guys. A really easy Pokemon to catch. And with that, we are going to go ahead and give it a nickname, and we will actually be continuing from here next time because next time we will be finishing off the Delta episode. So we're going to go ahead and give this Pokemon a nickname. If you guys have enjoyed the video today, make sure to give this video a like and stay tuned for the next part, which will be up very, very soon. So I'm going to go ahead and give this Rayquaza a nickname very quickly, and I am going to go ahead and just call it something random. I am going to go ahead and call this Pokemon Greenie, and I will see you guys next time in the Delta episode. Goodbye.